Hello and welcome to my craft room. My name's Arlena and I am so glad you could join me. How is everyone doing tonight? I hope well. We have had a gorgeous day in Michigan. It is like a whole nother summer. I think this is our Indian summer is what they call it. And we love it. And we go camping next Tuesday again for our last camping trip. And the weather's supposed to turn cold. Of course. That is our luck, but that's okay. We can handle it. All right, so we'll just wait a few minutes while people hop on and find us. I'm going to show you some things from the weekend, some pillow gifts and nameplate and that we had at my fall retreat. I want you to get your calendars out, and I want you to mark your calendars for next year. For next year's retreat, it is moved to October because of the weeks, how they fall next year. We got bumped to October 2nd to the 4th. So it is not the last weekend in September next year. It is the first weekend in October. So I am so excited about that. We had a phenomenal time. I'm sure if you've looked at any of the posts from the weekend, you will see how much fun we had. We had a wagon ride. We had a bonfire. We had gorgeous weather. And the grounds are so beautiful. You can take walks. There's some steps that go down to what used to be a river, but when a dam broke, the river is very small now. It's not like it used to be, but there's a bridge and it's just so peaceful. I saw an eagle on the way up there just fly right in front of me, and he was so majestic, and I just knew then that the weekend was going to be incredible. So I would love to share that with you next year, and I would love for you to join me and take in some of those fun times and creativity and meet new friends. And you can bring a friend with you so that you're not alone. Although we did have a couple people that were new that were all on their own, and they did fine. They made friends and we all got along really well. The meals were phenomenal, and it was just a good time. So I still got 2 minutes. I don't want to start till 7 because that's when I said I was going live. So I always get on a little early to let people find me, and so that I can make sure everything's working okay, technical wise and all that good stuff. Tonight I'm going to be making a easel card. I was asked a long time ago by my church if I could make some kind of card that would stand up, that could be put on tables at the luncheons after funerals, and on them have scripture that would be encouraging to people, and they would be more than welcome to be able to take those with them if they wanted to. Well, I've let that go and I've put it by the wayside, and I just thought of it this week and thought I need to try to make some of those and take them in and see if what I'm thinking is what they were thinking, and see if that can't happen. I do have a card ministry in my church, and we make hundreds of cards every month, and they're free to people who need to take them, to send a little note of encouragement, a note of love to those in need. So my heart is full when I do that. All right, it is almost 7 o'clock. Like we're counting seconds. So I'm going to point you to my work service, and I'm going to show you some of the things that my guests received this weekend at the fall retreat. I'm going to point you to my work, and we'll see if I'm lined up here. So the first thing we had was a nameplate, and I made each one of these for each guest, and it has their name on them. And yes, I did paint that. It was kind of crazy, but it was okay. I'm not the best painter, but it was okay. And it does stand up like so. Sure, my table has a bump in it. So it stands up like so. And then it was at each place setting so they knew where their seat was. These are made with Jenga blocks from the Dollar Tree. So it takes 6, 7, 8, 9 Jenga blocks to make this. Hi, Robin. Good to see you, honey. Very cute. These would be cute for like a family dinner for Thanksgiving, or not really snow for Thanksgiving, but maybe for Christmas or New Year's or winter, or just because. And then when they came back to their seat one time after a meal, they had this cute little packaging, and they open it up, and inside was a tube of lotion from Bath and Body Works, and everyone loved those. I did not give everyone the same scent. Everyone had a different scent, or there might have been a couple that were the same, but I think pretty much everyone got a different one. So that is cute to give for a stocking gift. Hello, Nancy. Then they got this little cinch bag, so cute, and inside was a sanding block to use to get those rough edges off your card, or to rough your card up. The cardstock, or to take the layer off the two-tone cardstock or paper that is has a white core, so it exposes the white core, and that just takes the top layer off. So they got that, and they got a white gel pen. They could use white gel pen to write on the inside of a dark card like Night of Navy or Black. It's very cute with Halloween cards. Or they can use it for just to add detail, like a stitching on dark paper around the edge. So they got that. And then everyone got a glue holder with a Tombow glue. My friend Lisa Bauer, her son made these, and they are for sale. So if you are interested, I can put you in touch with her so that you can order them. Hello, Amanda. Good to see you. Oh, I'm glad, Nancy, that you needed the sanding block, because I'm glad when I can give things that people use. Linda, hello. Are you recovered from the weekend? I'm getting there. I had to have another nap today. And this was our optional class. You made the box and all the little embellishments and the tags and the ribbon and the dots, so that you could give that as a gift. It's a little tag box. All right, I'm going to set all this aside so it gives me room to work on what we're going to work on. So we're making a card. It's like this, and it stands up like so. And on the back side, it does have a place for writing. We're not going to have that, though, because they're not going to write at a funeral on it. But we're going to decorate both sides. So this is the concept we're going to use, but a different pattern. So I'm using this beautiful, gorgeous paper. It's called Beautiful Gallery. And we're using that piece. I don't know what other pieces we're using. We're using 3 different pieces. Yes, we're making 6 cards, but I have everything cut. I got some ribbon out. I've got the cloud cover and the basic beige ribbon. I don't know if we're going to use it or not, but I wanted to have it just in case because those match the papers. These are the 3 layouts we're going to use, the 3 pieces of DSP. So kind of neutral, kind of soft, relaxing, and that's what I was going for, okay? All right, we got those. We've got our card bases. Card bases are basic beige, basic gray, and cloud cover. They are cut at 4 1/4 by 11, and it's scored at in the middle at 5 1/2. And we are going to fold all those. We do have a piece that is 3 inches by 4 1/4. And on the 3-inch side, you're going to score it at a 1/2 inch, 1 1/2 inch, and 2 1/2 inches. So again, it's 3 by 4 1/4, and it's scored on the 3-inch side at a 1/2 inch, 1 1/2 inch, and 2 1/2 inch. Okay? All right. We do have some embellishments, specifically, these are the in color for 20, 25, 27, and I'm going to be using these colors. I do have another pack over here if I don't have enough. Again, I don't know if I really want those. We're going to see how the card looks when we get done with it. So I wanted to obviously have scripture for these cards because they are at a funeral, they are at church, and I was asked specifically to add scripture to these. So I do have an old set that's it's Courage and Faith, and I'm going to use Trust in the Lord with all your heart, Proverbs 3:5, and I'm going to also use May the Lord bless you and keep you, Numbers 6:24. So I'm going to use both of those. And then I have a label. They're all basic beige because in the DSP, the basic beige is in all of them. And I wanted something light to stamp on so it would stand out on the DSP. And I'm using the branching out dies, and it is the 3rd smallest. Nope, it's not the 3rd smallest. It's the 2nd smallest. I didn't think it was that one. No, I am totally wrong all the way around. It is the smallest die. The smallest label die. This set is gorgeous because all these frames, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, they all nest inside each other. So you can mat, two mats, 3 mats, 4 mats. Keep in mind though, when you're mailing, all those layers add up. So, all right. I'm going to get my bone folder, and I'm just going to quickly fold all of these. Hello, Joanne. Hello, Lisa and Sue. Sue from Maryland. So Sue does not live in Maryland. Her daughter does, with her three of her grandchildren. And she is lucky to be there. Sue lives in Virginia. Hello, Mary. Yay! I gotta go back and see some, see some comments. I missed some. Yes, Linda. I think we're gonna need a nap for a few days. We were crazy at that retreat, I tell you. Saturday night, I was the last woman standing. Everyone bailed on me. I actually walked out of the room, turned out the lights, and walked out of the room at 2:04 a.m. But it was fun. I got a lot done. All right. Now I want to fold these pieces. And these pieces are the mechanism that makes it an easel. So we're going to fold it so that it looks like a W, okay? Or an M, depending on how you look at it. So I want that to go up, that to go down, and that to go up. Okay? So you've got it just like that. Okay? So I'm just going to quickly Oh, I didn't show you. I didn't do some of these because I said, oh, I'm going to show them how to do that. Like, I think you guys all know how to score. So you score it at 1/2 inch, 1.5 inch, and 2.5 inch on the 3-inch side. Okay, let me make sure I get all the rest of them. Oh, this one wasn't either. See, I was going to show you guys. I didn't do all the work ahead of time. 1/2 inch, 1.5 inch, and 2.5 inch. All right, there we go. So I'm just going to quickly fold these. So I saw the horrific results of that hurricane that's going up the East Coast. Sue, I hope you are careful. I hope it doesn't affect you guys there. Buxton, North Carolina there's 5 houses that went into the ocean. I can't even imagine. I cannot imagine just seeing your house just collapse and fall into the ocean and get washed away. Crazy. All right, I'm almost done. I've got one more to do. This card is super, super simple, but it does look very nice when you're done. And I'm thinking it's going to look nice when we use the DSP too. The DSP is gorgeous. So now I want to cut this to be 4 by 5 1/4. But I don't want to just do 4 by 5 1/4 because I want to be select what I want here. I think so. 4. I want more of this river here, so I'm going to actually go 4.5 and then turn it around and go 4. And that way I get the section I want. And then I want it to be 5 1/4. I'm going to cut off some of the sky because I've got more sky than that. And I gotta remember which one. So this one I'm using with the basic gray. This one I'm using with the soft, cloud cover. I like that. Okay. Now I need 2 of them because I need one on the back side as well, because I don't want people just looking at the bat, you know, when it's standing up. So I took this at 4.5. And then I turned it around and cut it at 4. Then I cut at 5 1/4. So I'm cutting off 3/4 of an inch off the top of the sky. All right. So then I've got it on both sides, okay? Now I'm going to quickly do this for each paper. I'm just looking to see what I want. I think I want that. 4 by 5 1/4. And this is what I end up with, which is beautiful. I love that. So 4. Sitting by a campfire watching. Oh, Robin, don't tease me like that. I'm probably not going to have a bonfire till next Tuesday when we go camping. But then I'll have one every night for a week, so that will be wonderful. Oh, lots of rain, Sue. I'm so sorry. Oh. And then I want to do the same thing with this one. Oh, this one's going to be rough. I don't know what to... Four. Wow, I don't know. Maybe do a 1/4 inch here. And then 5 1/4 here. And that way I didn't cut off any of the top of the... Let me see how that's going to look. That'll be pretty. That'll be pretty. Okay. So I want 4 by, and I cut off a 1/4 inch off the bottom. And I flipped it around and did 5 1/4. Awesome. Okay. I think I've done all the cutting that I need. Now we get to assemble. Oh, I did 2 of each of these cards and I need 4 of these papers. Huh. Well, we'll only make 3 tonight. That's okay. You'll get the gist of it. Okay, so I'm going to put that on there. And then I'm going to put the other one on the back side. And then I'm going to take, let me take a label. And I want to use, I think I want basic gray. Let me see what I got here. Basic gray. I did get old olive too, but I don't know, maybe, we'll see, we'll see. We're going to use May the Lord Bless You and Keep You, number 624. Sorry, I had to bring it close to me so I make sure that I can stamp correctly. I think I like it there. I'm not sure where I like it. What do you guys think? Tell me what you think. Do you like it down here in the lower left corner? Or the lower right corner? Or kind of centered up here? What do you think? Let me know, and I'll keep gluing. I'll keep gluing these. These are on the. Let me know in the comments. Oh, look at the back side of that paper. Oh, I love that one. Anybody? Anybody? Where do you want this? Lower left, lower right, or kind of centered? Don't tell me I got to make this decision on my own. Oh, this is not cut the right side, so I want it to be 4. 4. Right, centered. Oh my gosh, you guys are centered. I like it like that. Centered, right, center. Okay, that's what we'll go with then. awesome. Ooh, 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 ooh. Didn't get it lined up right, so luckily I had, okay. And then we'll glue this one down too. Ooh, that's pretty too. That looks kind of funeral-ish. Maybe a little too, not peaceful, kind of dark. Yeah, I don't think I would use it. If you do not have this paper, I'm telling you, I've done 2 classes now using it. Not the last class, I just used one piece, but it was gorgeous. Hi, Tammy. Okay. And I'm trying to think, do I want to pop it? I think I want to pop it up. Nope, I don't want those. I have not gotten my dimensionals out from the weekend, apparently. Oh, close back up on itself. Again, I use every bit of my dimensional sheet. I cut the edging off of it. I don't let any go to waste. So it says you have 300 dimensionals, but you usually get about 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 6 times 4, 24, 25. Usually get another 25, and then there's 3 sheets, 75. So 375-ish dimensionals. Oh, I like that. I like it. Okay. And then I want to see if I want a bow. I really don't know if I want a bow. But we'll see, because you know I like making bows, so it doesn't hurt me to make one. And then I want to trim it. Yeah, I got the ink pad sitting open up there. That's not smart, Arlena. Okay. Do I want a bow? Okay. Bow or no bow? That is the question. Bow or no bow? Bow or no bow? What you think? Bow, no bow? Bow, no bow? Bow, no bow? I'm going to do another sentiment. Trust in the Lord with all your heart. Proverbs 3:5. Bow. Bow looks nice. Yep, I like it too. Okay. And then I'll put that on with mini glue dots. got those out yet either. Oh, nope, they're not here. Where's my mini glue dots? Oh, there they are. They're hiding in my caddy. Just get that on there. And then I'm going to take the easel mechanism. So first I'm going to run adhesive down the entire half inch portion. So we're gonna put adhesive on these two ends, nothing else. So we are going to open the card and line this up. Rub it down. Fold it like your W. Put adhesive on it. And then, oh, I want to go all the way to the end. And then I want to just fold this down on itself, and then it's lined up perfectly. And then there's the card. And then on the back side, when people are sitting across from each other, that's what they'll see. Do you think that's okay? So it'll be like that on the one side. I'm kind of not in the camera, sorry. I'm trying to move down. Move this up a little bit. So it'll sit like that. I'm thinking it needs something else on here. What do you guys think? Do you think it needs something else on there? Or is it okay with the front being like that? You guys let me know. I'm gonna keep working here. Secret C. And I need my so elegant. Oh, thank you, Nancy. Yeah, at first I was thinking way too hard on this, and then I did this card for my card class this month, and I thought, oh, I could so use these for that request. Okay. All right, and then I'm going to take a label from Branching Out Dies. I also want to tell you guys there is a advent calendar coming out tomorrow. I think it's tomorrow. And this is going to cover everything up. I was so worried about getting that river in, and I'm going to cover it up anyway. So the advent calendar, when I first saw it, I'm like, oh, there's no way I'm going to buy it. No, none of my customers will buy it. It's $99. Okay, so catch your breath, sit down, let me explain. It is phenomenal, you guys. It's the 12 Days of Christmas, and it has 12 different products, one behind each door, and it is so cute, so wonderful. I've seen a little bit, and so far what I've seen, I love. Now, having said that, tomorrow also starts the starter kit special. You're probably thinking, Arlena, I don't want to sell this Stampin' Up. I don't want to have a business. You don't have to. You can do it strictly for a hobby and get the discount. and you can stop anytime you want. But what you get for the starter kit, you get to pick $125 worth of product, which the advent calendar can be part of that, for $35. Yes, I said $35. So you could get the advent calendar and more for $35. Plus tax. Free shipping. Free paper pumpkin. It's awesome. So again, I put adhesive on the one side, glued it down. I've got it folded into a W. I'm going to add adhesive again to this 1/2-inch strip. And then I'm going to just fold it down on itself. And it's perfectly lined up. So there's the second one. And there really isn't room on this one for a bow. I could have moved this up and put a bow down there, or moved it down and put the bow up here. But there's that one. And then our last one is the basic beige. Oh, I already have it all glued already. And I think I want this to be Old Olive. So beautiful. And again, I'm going to pop it up with dimensionals. So yes, the starter kit is $35. You get to pick $125 worth of product. You get a free paper pumpkin, free shipping, and 20% discount on all your future orders. If you get to the next level, you get 25% off your orders. The product makes wonderful gifts. So if you have like a daughter or a granddaughter that loves to craft, I'm just looking to see where I like it. I think I actually like this right in the middle. They would make great gifts, like Christmas gifts or birthday gifts. You know, buy them a stamp set or a bundle, or yeah. There is also a second option. You can buy $185 worth of product for $99, which is the normal price of the starter kit, but you get to pick $185 worth of product. And that's, you could almost get 2 advent calendars with that. Almost, but not quite. So depending on what your needs are or your wants, you can do that. And I have, here they are. There we go. And then again, I want to put this down. So again, I have it folded at 1/2 inch, 1.5 inch, and 2.5 inch. I'm going to put adhesive on the 1/2 inch strip. And then I'm going to open up the card and place it down there. Line it up side to side and top to bottom. Push that down. And then again, put it on the other 1/2 inch strip. And fold the card shut. Down, and there you go. You've got that card. So easy, easy, easy peasy. Let me clean these stamps real quick. And this one. So we have this one, and this one. Let me move these. And this, and this, and this, and this. What do you think? I hope you like them. Like I showed you before, if you were going to make like a birthday card or something that you wanted to write on or sign, you would decorate the front, and then on the back, you would leave a white space so you could write on it. And yes, you can flatten it down and write on it, and it folds flat to mail, so that's good. Or you can write on this piece before you adhere it to the back of the card. Okay. So that's that one. And then these are the ones for church. All right, I'm going to point you back to me. Hello. Thank you for joining me tonight. I really enjoyed it. We had a good group on here tonight, and you guys were all so involved and commenting. I loved it so much. Make sure, if you can, follow me if you're not already, and share my video. That would help me greatly. I also post to YouTube. After 30 days, Facebook does not keep the lives anymore. So in 30 days, so October 30th, this video will be gone off of Facebook and you won't be able to find it. But you can always find it on YouTube, because right after this, I automatically upload to YouTube, and it will be there forever so far, unless they change their rules. So I hope you guys have a wonderful evening. I plan to be back here on Thursday night with yet another project. And you take care. Think about the Advent calendar, and think about that starter kit. Any order that you would be placing, like right now, my minimum, when I do my monthly card class, it is $30 or free with a $40 purchase. $40? Yes, $40 purchase. That would get you $125 worth of product, just like that. So think about it. If you are not already a demonstrator, and I say that lightly, because a lot of people think demonstrator means you have to sell it. You have to have a business, and you do not. There are a lot of people that are hobbyists. I'm a bigger hobbyist than I am a business, but it would be silly if you did not do that. So think about it, and if you have questions, let me know. I can give you a link to sign up under me, and it's really easy. You just follow the prompts, and voila, they send you the kit 7 to 10 days later. The Advent calendar, they're expecting that it will be sold out. It is while supplies last, and the sale started September 23rd, so that people already have it. So if that's something that you want, do not wait for it, okay? I am going to get one, and I am going to do the 12 days of Christmas, so I will reveal each box, and then as I reveal something, we will make a project with it as well. So at first, you know, if the first one is like embellishments, I don't know what I'd make. I guess I would have to get my own DSP and my own stamp set and that, and use the embellishment. And then the second day, if it's paper, then I could use make a card with the paper and the embellishment. And the third day, if it's a stamp set, then I can, you get the picture? So each day we're going to build. And at the end, we'll have 12 projects. So that will be fun. You guys have a wonderful evening, and thanks again for hanging out with me. I'll see you on Thursday. Love you. Bye-bye.